So here I am, sitting on my balcony, enjoying some fine ale, and I thought it was time for another update, so here goes. We are well established in Lviv now. We've been here for like 3 weeks, I think. It's really hard to tell what day of the week it is sometimes when you don't have to go to work and the days just kind of fly by. But I've been making some furniture, made bookshelves, I made a wardrobe for our closet, I made a little stool for us to keep our shoes on when we come inside, I made some shelves for my tools, and today I got started on my grand project, which is going to be my computer desk, and it's going to be like a river table, so with epoxy resin down the middle, and my landlord has generously gifted us quite a bit of cedar. I think it's cedar. He says it's pine, but I'm fairly certain it's not. After having hand planed about 18 board feet of it on two sides today, and it's a mystery. It's a mystery wood. But it's free, so it's what I'm going to use. I got my first freelancing gig today, translating some website text for a company, and it was a really quick deal. Like, they contacted me, sent me the text, and paid me all within about 2 hours, so that was pretty cool. And I've been accepted at the National Forestry University. I got my class schedule today, and it was intimidating to say the least, because it has got a full load of university level classes, and including like something called higher mathematics, and chemistry and physics, and Ukrainian language and Ukrainian culture and history. The biggest respite in my university schedule is, of course, my Friday English class, which I'm really looking forward to. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a little bit of a hoot. But we'll see. I haven't done mathematics in a long time. And they don't use the same symbols that we use in America. It's all just slightly different. They have a different way of doing things over here. Like, I mean, I when I was helping my adopted Ukrainian son from my second marriage do his homework, I saw that they do division completely differently than we do. I mean, you get the same answer, it's just a different way of getting there, and it's a way that I'm not familiar with. So I am going to be getting the full university experience with a bunch of 17 and 18-year-old Ukrainians, and there are 4 other foreign students in my class. 3 of them are from India. One of them is from, I think, Kurdistan or Kazakhstan or someplace like that. But I am the first American to ever study at this university. Not just the only American this year, but the first American ever. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess I'll find out on the 14th when I go to my first day of in-person classes, because we're not doing the online thing, apparently. Yeah. I got a lot of review to do, and I'm going to be taking a full load of courses in a language that I mostly understand and cannot speak at all. So we'll see what happens. I think they're going to be accommodating, though. I think that they're going to be understanding and accommodating, and I think it's going to be great. So there's that. I've been having a lot of fun building stuff, and we are just waiting for our baby to be born. We have a middle name, and his middle name is going to be Steve, after my great uncle. And the first name is still kind of we're floating a couple of different ideas, and we're probably not going to decide until the day he's born. So we'll see what happens. See how that turns out. Natalia said she wanted to look at him and see him and meet him in person so that she could see whether he was you know, a Mikhail or a Michael or a whatever. So we got that going. The car's here, doctor's here, and he's healthy and doing well. We've gone on lots of long walks with him. Whenever we have to go to the grocery store or something, well, it's not really a grocery store, it's like a little corner store. I take him with me and just leave him tied up on his leash outside, because the stores are just these little tiny, like, I don't know, 100 square foot or less little shops where they're just packed wall to wall with everything you could possibly need. And oh, this reminds me, I'm sitting out here and it's getting dark, and there's this, you probably can barely, oh yeah, there's this street light right here. This was the worst street light ever. It was shining, I mean, like, you can see, this is our bedroom, and this is the street light. Like, you know, it's like 10 feet away from our door, and it was driving me nuts, like the first 3 nights we were here, and I was trying to think of ways to, like, you know, maybe contact the city and have them turn it off. But then one night, it just mysteriously stopped working. And so, hey, we're just going to go with that. It just stopped working. And it's been great. We still got this one over here, which is kind of annoying, but not nearly as bad. And it's cloudy today, but normally, like, the line of the planets is right there, and so right after sunset you can see Jupiter and Saturn, and sometimes the moon. And so it's a really beautiful view we've got from our balcony. I'll get the telescope out whenever they're visible, and we can take a look at Jupiter's moons and the rings of Saturn and stuff. And we've got our landlord lives right there in that house, on the first and second floors, and then the third floor is rented out to another guy. And we've got our downstairs neighbors who are pretty cool, and the wife's an Instagram star, and the husband is a computer programmer. And we had a big barbecue with them last Friday night, and got drunk and talked a lot and learned about each other, so that was fun. And yeah, so that's life. Everything's settling down. All the bureaucratic processes are taking care of themselves. And I apologize for the bad lighting on this video, but it's dark out, and I think Natalia's teaching a class right now, so I can't really be inside. I don't want to be making a bunch of noise. But, well, you know, be kind to each other, and have a great night.